Another question here from Camille. In Erickson's work, I've heard that he liked to have a conscious mind engaged 50% of the time and the unconscious mind 50% to integrate the entire personality. Did this change at all, and what are your thoughts? Well, to be honest, Camille, this is news to me. I've never heard that Erickson wanted 50-50. I don't know where that comes from. I'd be interested to know where you've read that or whatever. That's news to me. You know, my understanding of Erickson, he didn't want the conscious mind involved much at all. He wanted to talk directly to the unconscious and get the conscious mind out of the way so it wouldn't sabotage or contaminate the work. So I don't think, certainly Erickson would want to bring about stability in a person's life. And he want the client to conform to the consensus. That is, what is the perfect life? But of course, those principles were based on the perfect life back in the 1940s and 50s in America, the American dream. You know, you had to get engaged, you had to go to university, you had to get married, have 2.1 children or whatever. You know, you had to go through all of these steps to be the perfect, have the American dream. And, you know, that was like a frame he placed around a lot of the work he did with people to get them back on track, if you like, with that particular kind of consensus that this is the perfect life. Things have changed a lot. We don't buy into that anymore. People are more individual, gender, everything comes into it now. It's a completely different world. So that part of Erickson back then is no longer relevant. It's not something I teach because we've changed. The world has changed. But in terms of his techniques, his skills, his principles, they are still as valid. I mean, unbelievably, there's so much written about Erickson. Not many people can do it because not many people can teach it. I'm just so blessed and lucky that I came across Erickson before I came across anything else. And I just thought, this is what you do. You know, if I'd have learned the traditional way, which to be honest, when I saw it, I thought, oh, this is gross. I hate this. It's all about ego and stuff, you know, with a therapist. If I'd have come across that and I'd have studied it, I would have been severely limited in then accepting what Erickson was doing. But because I was lucky to find Erickson first, that meant I grew up as an Erickson, and all my clients taught me how to be Ericksonian. So I'm so lucky that happened to me. Okay, so I don't think it was 50-50, although he wanted to find balance, equilibrium, but I don't think that was to do with conscious and unconscious. But if you know otherwise, let me know, because that's the first I've heard of that. Okay, thank you, Camille, for that.